and mess with a few options here. But hello, friends. Hello, Exiles. This is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and today I'm gonna mess with my sound a little bit. I have dialogue volume a little high for my taste. Last time it was a little deafening, so go ahead and drop that down a little bit. And can you hear me all right? Perfect. Okay. Let's make sure I have chat set up and everything. And all right. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to get started here, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of a Spellslinger, Ice Nova, and Frostbolt Elementalist here, so you can kind of see what I do start to finish. Also, it's for me a little bit of leveling practice, as I haven't gotten a lot of that in lately. Oh, almost lost it in my chair here. All right, so get that out of my face. All right, about ready to go. So I'm just gonna get started, maybe a little bit early, and that's okay. All right, so here we go. So every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'll be doing a live stream from 5 to 7. So if you want to go ahead and tune in for those, I would appreciate it. But yeah, here we are. I'm going to be doing probably this character until I feel like it's done. Mostly I'm just going to do some leveling practice. A little bit slow here. Hey, how's it going, Daniel? Thanks for stopping in, dude. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather, so if my voice sounds a little scratchy, I had a sore throat yesterday. It's a lot better today, but still, I feel like my voice isn't at 100% just yet, so 'tis the season, right? Yeah, I'll probably level with Frostbolt and I'll see, Frostbomb more than likely, and then once we get Spellslinger going, I'll go with Ice Nova Frostbolt. Of course, I'll need the Threshold Jewel for Frostbolt as well. I'll probably end up having to pick that up on my other character. Let's go ahead and get these down here, so I can have 2 of them. Otherwise, I'll only be shooting 3 Frostbolts. That won't be until Act 5, though, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm not a super speedy leveler. It usually takes me in between 6 and 9 hours, depending on how good the character is at leveling that I'm playing, because I don't really use... I'm not going to be using leveling gear, even though I have some leveling gear. Well, looks like we're a little bit... So I'm going to take Freezing Pulse. Go ahead and sell the rest of this stuff. I believe I can pick up Frostbolt from the vendor as well. So we'll do that. I should probably have checked for movement speed boots as well. But yeah, we're gonna just pick up Frostbolt right away here. I think Freeze Pulse is a little bit better early on, but I do want to level the Frostbolt anyway, so I'm just gonna use that, and I'm gonna check for movement speed boots. Okay, doesn't look like we have it. Go ahead and move on. Yeah, ideally Freeze Pulse is a little bit better than... I should have copied that as well. Looks like my loading times are a little slow today. Internet speeds may vary. I'm on cable internet, so it can be quite slow. We'll go ahead and pick this up while we're moving. I'm not going to activate Deliriums right away. The projectile speed. Yeah, Frostbolt is definitely noticeably worse than Freeze Pulse at randomly clearing off things, but looks like I can send about 2 of them behind. I probably shouldn't be leveling up my Arcane Surge, so I'll stop doing that after this. We'll just keep it at level 2. Make sure it's easier to activate, even though the bonus will be less. And should be right along this coast. Since I'm gonna, just to make things a little bit easier, I'm actually gonna go here and grab the fossils before I go and grab my Quicksilver. If I get enough experience to level up my first skill, in that first zone there, then I usually just go straight over and grab the Quicksilver quest. But if I don't, then I go and do this because it's a little bit more efficient. You have nice grouped up packs and everything. So, okay, this I think will lead me to okay. So that's probably the exit, and these two are probably the fossils. I'm gonna take that battered helm. Give me a little bit of defense. Hey, how's it going, Furaksiki? No, I'm not really stressed when I create a new build. In fact, I really like creating new builds. So when you open up those nests, it enrages. Ooh, Chance Orb, gimme, gimme, gimme. And a Portal Scroll. Those are necessary as well. Yeah, Frostbolt feels really bad to begin with. If I'm being honest, it takes a lot of hits to kill things. Now we did level it up. That'll help. And enraged Roas hurt a lot when they charge you. Oh yeah, we're going this way. Kind of circled around. Should have went up a little bit. I probably could have gotten a little better route on that, but we managed to get a level, and these guys are almost dead. Just finish those off. All right, pop up here. But yeah, I'm not stressful. I like leveling new characters. I'm what they call an altaholic. I create a lot of new characters. I'm not one of those guys that can play like 1 or 2 characters throughout an entire league. Alright, and we're not going to be level 4 anyway, so we're not going to be able to get the skill from this. Although I guess we will be level 4 after this. So we're just going to go ahead and rush over, get the medicine chest. And then we will head back and we can get our frost bomb, which will help us a lot. And we can also get our frost dash, whatever that's called, I forget. All right, these are big burly grouped up guys, including a blue pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear those out. Okay, let's see if I can line these guys up so I can hit them all, and try not to get killed by Hellrake. That would be great. Alright, so this nice little group of things here. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and just log off. And set this up. So, come back, we'll go ahead and grab our Quicksilver flask. We probably need, out of these, none of them, but I guess I'll take Summon Phantasm. I'll just sell that. I am gonna check these gloves. They got some mana. I can't even wear them. They're level 5 required. And we'll sell some of the stuff we're not using. And oh, also I should be selling 3 of these. Get a medium life flask. And over here we will get Frost Bomb. Throw that there. I like to put it right here. And also Frost Blink. I'm gonna check for move speed, and this time I'm gonna remember to copy it so I don't need to type it in every single time. Looks no good. Okay. And I should also have checked for wands. I'm looking for blue, blue, blue. That's blue, 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 but you know what? I'll take this for now. Puts us a little low as far as scrolls go, but that's okay. We need the sockets at the moment. And I'm gonna move Frost Bomb into here, and we can go ahead and put Frost Blink into here. I'll put Frost Blink on E because that's where I usually put my movement stuff. And go ahead and pick that up. Alright, cool. So we can get some nice little Frost Bomb move combos here. Oop. Hopefully I'm fine against these guys. I didn't mean to activate the Delirium, but here we are. So armor scrap, that's some wisdom scrolls. Right, and we'll go ahead and drop a portal scroll right here since it's near the skill point quest. Chrome and a portal. sure we're using our flasks. Need wisdom scrolls. I almost died for that wisdom scroll. Not really worth it. Hey Keith, how's it going, dude? Hey, how's it going, Matt? Long time no see, dude. Wow. Yeah, it's been quite some time. Yeah, I'll be streaming regularly now that I've got a little bit quieter of a fan. Wand recipe earlier? Not quite yet. I think I'll wait a little bit. If I am going to do the wand recipe, it'll probably be a little ways on. Because by the time I get Spellslinger, it'll be... it won't entirely be necessary, so it's not going to be as useful as it is, for instance, if I was going to be leveling Stormbrand, which I'm not. Wow, that was a poorly placed frost bomb. Well, but yeah, the idea... Oh, I need those, though. The idea is that you just throw frost bombs and then frost blink through the packs. It's very efficient. I'm going to go ahead and take that chain belt. Give me a little bit more EHP. There you go. Crab turtles. There is a crab armor set that I've used a few times. Pretty nice. Crab turtles. Hey, how's it going, Sean? Cool. Well, welcome back to PoE. I hope you enjoy.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind Eyes Gaming.
I forgot to set my my notifications to lower volume, but thanks for subscribing, Matt. I think that was. Go ahead and head back here. Or Sean, or whoever subscribed. I kind of missed that. All right, we'll grab Arcanist Dominion. Actually, I'm gonna check for move speed boots again. We can wear these kind of okay gloves. And we can, oop, if I can click on the box, we can just copy and paste. Looks no good. We're gonna look for 3 connected blue for the wand. Blue, green will work, I think. Yeah, we didn't grab Onslaught, but I think we can go ahead and pick those up. We can always just chrome them if we need to. We'll drop this. I'm gonna sell for some wisdom scrolls, so while we're here, grab those. All right, we're up to 6 wisdom scrolls. How you dealing with your hair situation? Just letting it grow, man. just letting it grow. I am not dealing with it at all. Oh, that's all right. I have these, so let's go ahead and pick up all of this so we can get transmute fragments. So that's not too bad. Everyone's going caveman. Yeah, I was actually considering trying to cut my own hair, but I'm not gonna bother with that. The last time I tried was a disaster. I told that on my last stream, but basically I got really drunk, tried cutting my own hair, and and needed fixing. Granted, I was drunk, but I don't know, I'm not sure I would have done a much better job at it when I was sober, so you know, I'm gonna leave that to the professionals and I'll just wait. I don't mind growing my hair out a little bit. It is a little bit obnoxious. It's harder to take care of and takes up more shampoo. You know, it gets in my eyes a lot at this length, which is a little bit obnoxious. So, but I'll live. It's not a terrible thing for me at the moment. Can I get around here? Yes, I can. So go ahead and throw that there. All right, we're gonna stop leveling Arcane Surge now. Okay, get these going in. Frostbolt. Make sure the dash actually does a lot of damage early on, so you want to try to make it so you get some. I should have just backed, but that's okay. Best way to get wisdom scrolls in the early game, you can just sell transmutes and armor scraps and whetstones, and that's a really nice way to grab them. You know what? This might be useful to us. It's not particularly, but I guess it's better than blue. And let's go ahead and ID this one as well. Hey, life double resist. That's not bad. Cool. And we'll sell the rest for transmute scrolls. Or scraps, rather. Alright, and back to the ledge we go. New to the game, trying to level up with ice spells as well. So may know if it's necessary to increase strength or dex so you can wear gear. Usually you'll need to do a little bit of that, but not too much. So I plan on doing a life-based build, so it's not going to be incredibly important that I'm wearing pure ES gear, so I'll probably try to pick up some strength. I do want that medium monoflast though, if I can pick it up. There you go. Go ahead and throw that here for now. We're a little over leveled, so I don't need to be killing so much. I can just kind of, you know, go as I... Although I do definitely want this essence. Essences are very nice in the beginning. Oop. Can't aim my Frostbolt apparently. There you go. Grab that. Yeah, you can get a lot of your attributes on gear, so it's not super necessary to get that. But there's also the nice little like there's little zones here, like this is 30 strength for instance, and if you happen to path by those, you can definitely pick those up until you can get it on your gear. You know, it's one slot for a lot of strength, so. Because what I did was I didn't increase the dex and strength at all in the passive tree. Yeah, that's true. And sometimes it's not strictly necessary to do so. Like if you're just going to, if you're using a lot of blue gems, you want energy shield bases anyway, or at least hybrid. Just because, you know, it's easier to roll the colors you need. So if you're using a lot of spells, in this case I'll need some green as well, and red, because I'll be using like hypothermia, probably inspiration. I already got what's her face, so I can just skip this part. Alright. And I think what I'll do for now is I'll probably head on down towards the, maybe the Trickster area to begin with. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll head over this way, because I'm going to want to get the Templar stuff anyway, and I want to pick up potentially Sovereignty. I don't know if I'll need Sovereignty, but I might pick it up. We'll see. You can get plus strength amulets, etc. Enable gear to be equipped. Yeah, and you can also craft. You can craft that kind of stuff onto your gear as well, which is nice. Let's go ahead and check to see if there are any triple blue. Nope, no luck with that so far. Let's see if we can grab some movement speed boots. There you go. Excellent. And we happen to have an armorer's scrap as well, so. Now we get to zoom a little better. That's convenient. When do you not level up gems? In the case of Arcane Surge, I'm not leveling it up because it requires less mana for its effect to activate if I don't level it up, which is useful. Also, if you want certain thresholds, for instance, cast when damage taken, if you level it up too much, then it won't activate unless you take a very high amount of damage. Say you want it to activate very frequently in order to activate one of your defensive skills like Steel Skin or something, and you want to do that if you take like an 1000 damage hit, then you're going to want to stop leveling the gem once the damage threshold on the gem hits 1000 damage. A goat horn, but it is not the right links. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the delirium here so we can get the loot. Get some jeweler's orbs out of it, not bad. And a goat horn again, but it's not exactly what I was looking for. I'll take those. I need transmute still. Hey, you're welcome. I'm trying to get a riot going in the Discord. Trying to stir up a revolution. Well, I guess I'm going through the mirror again. Dead end on this direction. Go ahead and take it the other way. Oh yeah, you don't want to stop leveling damage gems, that's for sure. Not in like 99% of cases. There might be special instances where it's not a bad idea to do that. You can take a Jade Amulet just in case I need it. We have 2 Coral Rings. This one's 29 and this one's 20, so we'll grab the 29. We could throw our Essence onto the Coral Ring. I don't know, I might save the Essence. We have 2 Essences, just the one. And it's a physical damage one, so it's not that. Okay, I think it'll be down this way. Yep. Right, go ahead and end the Delirium encounter, get our loot, use our level. I'm going to go ahead and grab Deep Wisdom, then I'll swing over this way. Okay. Let's go take on the Warden. This actually might be a little bit difficult. We're not super well equipped for the Warden. Generally speaking, just for this fight, I like to pick up a body armor just to have a little bit of extra defense, but True. Well, I wasn't entirely confident in my ability to clear and get the numbers on it, but apparently it was fine. So it was definitely on the upper end, taking a little bit longer to kill them. I wasn't getting them with a nice clean Frost Bomb and Frost Blink combo, so sometimes I'd have to do a couple of them. So it wastes a little bit of time. It's not that big of a deal though. Okay, dodge the chain, get over here, drop this, make sure we're Frost Blinking, move out of the way of stuff, poorly aim my Frostbolts. Yeah, this is going to be a long kill. We don't have a lot of damage. A lot of people use like Explosive Trap or Stormfront Mind, I think it's called, to clear Brutus because they have a lot of single target. And, well, clearly I do not. But it's going fine. There you go. I've had worse kills. We'll go ahead and take that. Just gonna go ahead and log the character. All right. Sell some of this stuff. Get some transmutes. I'll go ahead and do this. Why not? It's a bad one anyway, and that's actually pretty good. Life and mana, I'll take it. So 40 life on that. We're gonna go ahead and grab Flame Dash. I'll put on Flame Dash, but I'm also going to keep Frost Blink because it does more damage than Flame Dash early on. So that's the way we'll be going. And I should still be looking for triple blue wands. Can't seem to get any. That's okay. Hopefully I'll find some on the ground at some point. I'm definitely on the lookout for flasks because I'm running out of those. Okay, so oh, this one's currency, so that'll be nice. Oh, you can, I think it's control. I don't actually know because I'm used to doing it by, I'm just so used to doing it, so I don't really think about it, but I'm pretty sure it's control. You just control click things. It could be another key though. I haven't paid attention to that in so long. I'll have to pay attention next time I'm in town so I can tell you for sure. Yeah, control click. Okay. I should have seen that. Hey, life flask. Large life flask. Totally worth circling back. There you go. Sick. Go ahead and put that here. The fog. Well, not going to get much in the way of rewards, but that's okay. I'm not going to bother doing the strong box. Okay. And we are level 11, so by the time we get through this zone, we should be... I might be able to just use Ice Nova. I think Ice Nova is a little bit stronger than Frostbolt in terms of just pure DPS. But yeah, we're gonna head over to the Templar way now. Right, so grab the waypoint. We're just gonna beeline it straight through the zone as well as we can. This zone can be a little tricky. There's a few different layouts for it. But usually you can just head kind of straight across. Sometimes it's got some weird curvy bullshit, but go ahead and get this essence. Essences are good. They're basically free elks, so you can use them on your gear later on. Looks like we have the cave first, so we'll go ahead and do that. So used to mouse right click? Yeah, a lot of people are used to that. I was definitely used to that as well when I first got into the game, so... Full clear everything? Yeah. That's not really necessary, but I mean, play the game how you like it. I'm just trying to, I'm gonna, you know, be streaming 2 hours per session, and I want to get to the end game in a timely fashion, so I'll be doing things a little quicker, but you can usually, especially in this league, whoa, well, I'm done. I just got myself super surrounded. How to die. Oh, I need to go ahead and clear this stuff out though, because, well, that was bad. I knew that was gonna happen. Mistakes were made. And that is that's the danger of doing Delirium when you don't have everything set up yet. I could have just ran past. I should have just kept going, for being honest. But I saw the large life flask and I really wanted it, so... carved wand. Take the heavy belt. I might need that. What we got here? Fire damage dispels. Flat damage dispels is always very powerful in the beginning, so if I can find a way to work that into my build, that'd be good. Hey! How's it going, Steve? Delirium ends in about a month here, I think. So, yep. Right around when the new legals start. Now, you don't actually have to kill this guy, which I always forget. I kill him. But you just need to grab the all flame. Alright, go ahead and grab the strength. And right here, we're level 12, which is good timing. I'll probably switch over to Ice Nova and see if there's anything I can do to swap around my links a little bit. I would like to be able to use this because it has flat fire, but I do not have the links set up. I might look for like a triple blue gloves because these gloves aren't super great. I could pick up a body armor too. It'll slow me down by what, like 3%, but take Ice Nova. We're going to be using Ice Nova. Check for triple blue. No triple blue again. Well, check. I'm just going to check Tarlay for any kind of triple blue, anything really. Triple blue, triple blue. Nope. Movement speed? No. Alright. Well, unlucky. I'll have to move my Frostbolt around and we'll just hold on to this one for now. Not great luck as far as links so far, but we'll go back to the ship graveyard and grab that. Yeah, getting some mead going. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I've always really wanted to homebrew beer. I'm not a big mead fan myself, so probably not going to be doing anything like that, but But yeah, homemade beer would be great. I'm actually enjoying a vodka monster right now. Okay, got a goat's horn going. Put down a frost bomb, frost blink on him, if I can. Yeah. Alright. And just go ahead, and I'm not going to bother wasting to go back. There you go. Get our skill point. Hey. Yeah, I have a really fun Necro build that I've been playing lately. It's actually another Spellslinger. I've been obsessed with Spellslinger builds lately. I'm a really big fan of combo builds. I was thinking about making a video for it, but I didn't know if the timing was very good, being it's close to league end. I might make it anyway. I don't mind. I don't care. Unless they majorly nerf Spellslinger, it'll still be useful information in the upcoming league. So yeah, we're just gonna use Ice Nova because Frostbolt is really bad when in the until you get the threshold jewel for it, which isn't until Act 5. So we're probably going to be doing mostly. I mean, I'm still going to do Frostbolt and but I might have to use like GMP on Frostbolt, which is suboptimal. Oop, having a hard time there. Need that portal scroll. Go ahead and clear things out. It's also a lot easier to aim Frost Nova or Ice Nova. Good luck, dude. Good luck, don't die. We need you around. Oop, gonna get caught here. Is that a greater mana flask? It sure is. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Alright, we're just gonna end the delirium here. And we'll take this. I'm gonna be a little bit more selective with what I pick up now. These gloves could be good for us. They are quite certainly good for us. So what I'll do here is I will move my Ice Nova Arcane Surge to those for now, so I can use this, which is a great deal more as far as damage wise. I also want to check these out. They also have movement speed and double resist, so quite a bit better. Sick. Ooh, tenderloin. Delicious. Keep things interesting. Challenged your sister and sister-in-law to a cooking challenge. Beef Wellington. Oh yeah. Cooking's always fun. I'm a big cooking fan. Wait, was that a carved wand? We'll pick that up. Doesn't have very good sockets, but eventually we can reroll them if we get good wand setups, or if we get a body armor that's like triple blue or something. We're definitely going to have to get our sockets sorted out by the next act, because otherwise we won't be able to have the gem link setups that we need. I believe I'll be going this way. Looks like a dead end, so we'll try down. Alright. Hopefully not a really, really long dead end. That is a really, really long dead end. Well, it was underneath. Oof. Advantage of using Ice Bomb to level up versus the Freezing Pop. The benefit of using Frost Bomb is that you can just drop it on the ground and it'll explode after you, so you can keep moving and kill stuff. So for instance, I drop a Frost Bomb on these guys, I walk away, and if you watch my experience bar, it'll just pop up after a few seconds. So the fact that you don't have to be anywhere near them. Wow, was I just going completely the wrong direction this whole time? I guess so. So that's the main benefit. You can level and move, whereas Freeze Pulse you have to like stop, aim it at things. Frost Bomb has a pretty nice AoE, so you just throw it on the ground. Things will follow you to chase over them. Wow, this layout has me baffled. Absolutely baffled. Alright, well, maybe I should have gone through the mirror. Hold on. Well, that's not right either. Alright. What a mess. It's up here. I'm so dumb. I'm blind, deaf, and mute. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep moving on towards this way. I could grab that life over there, but I want to get the like strength and intelligence that'll be given. Mostly the strength, so I can wear more gear, give a little bit more life. You're welcome. Also, Frostbomb has the added benefit of applying cold exposure, which means your other ice spells, including the whoa, Frost Dash. I do not have a Sapphire Ring on, so I should quit acting like I do. Hey, no problem, dude. Definitely welcome all questions. I don't mind. That is what I'm here for. Well, end to play, I suppose. I am frozen. I have 0 cold resist, by the way. I think I have 0, or close to 0. So I'm getting chilled and frozen like crazy. Usually you would make or find a cold resist ring for this fight, but I have done neither of those things. Okay, just finish it off. There. I'm going to start identifying rares now because I'm going to start needing augments rather than transmutes. Alright, go ahead and keep swinging on over this way. Frostbomb's really nice, and so is Frost Blink for this area, because these monkeys have very small amount of life, so you can clean up a lot of them very easily with these not particularly high damage but pretty good AoE skills. So you can get through here and get a lot of experience on the way, although it is a short zone, so it's not too much, but it is a decent amount. Alright, level 14, so pretty good on track so far. I am going to start using these on the rares. This isn't that good for us anyway. And gonna hold on to that for now. And that should be good. See other players in camps going around with what looks like pets? Ah, yes. So you can get pets that are cosmetic. I also have pets. For instance, if I were to go into my microtransaction, I don't have a lot of them, and some of them were league event things, but I could use, I got Wettas, I got a canary, I got my favorites. We'll go ahead and equip my frogs. There you go. I got these ones. These are the only ones I've ever purchased. The other ones are all from like events and everything. But I really like the frogs, so I decided to pick those up. Every once in a while I'll spend some money on the game. I get the stash tabs mostly, and then every once in a while I'll get some cosmetics as well, like the mystery boxes. I spend an average of about $40 a year on the game, just because I want to, it's my favorite game, and I want to help support the creators. And I've been playing for like 6-7 years now, so you know, I've given a decent chunk to GGG. Not a huge amount, not like some people. I don't buy the supporter packs and everything, but I do my part. Gotta show them that I appreciate them. Yeah. I mean, I've also put like well over 10k hours into this game total, so need to, like, I've spent $60 on a game and played it for like 7 hours before, and that definitely isn't the case here. Lots of value. Go ahead and kill this ghosted enemy here. See if he drops anything good. Nope, not so much. Frost Nova's doing a decent amount of damage. Nothing revolutionary or anything, but hey Kai, how's it going, dude? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. Well, I guess now it's only been a few days because I streamed on Thursday, but I'm going to be starting to regularly stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, starting last Thursday. So tomorrow and the day after.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind Eyes Gaming.
Hey, RixD22 Brox. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I'll be streaming on the reg now, so hope you guys tune in. A bit of it for probably up until the next league. Most of it is going to be just leveling practice with the various builds. I'm going to try a couple of different builds out that I don't think will be nerfed. There's a lot of builds that I think will be nerfed. I do think it is quite possible that Archmage will be nerfed. I'm going to pick up the Sapphire Ring there. It's a little late on the Sapphire Ring, but, you know. Alright, well, I'm not going to get any more than this. I'm just going to go down, so I'll go ahead and pick that up. Ooh, stretchy. Alright, got Retribution. I'll pick up the life, some of the elemental damage here. And normally when you went through like the prison and this zone, you would also get the Trials of Ascendancy, but I do have another character on solo self-found. I've already done all these, so I'll be skipping it. But generally speaking, you would go and do this Trial of Ascendancy over here. I didn't dead end to show you that on purpose. I just happened to. I should have known it was over there because there's a spot over here I could see of a wall, which means it'll be up this way. Every league I get it to about yellow maps and stop playing the game. Yeah, I was like that at first too, honestly. My first few leagues I played, which were right around the time leagues first started, I probably would get into maps and just stop. I don't even think at the time, boy, I don't even remember. The map system was completely different back then. There wasn't like an atlas or anything. It was very different. But yeah, I would just get into maps and just quit. Maybe I'd level a new character, but just wait until the next league started. That's fair. Well, try making a little bit of a tankier build. Might help. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for defensive mechanics on this. I'm going to stack a lot of life. What I'm going to do is, since I'm going Elementalist, I'll probably stack some golems. Probably 3 golems, and get some physical damage reduction through the Chaos Golem. And then some life regen through the Stone Golem. Yeah, I think I'll get like 4 golems. Flame Golem and then the Lightning Golem finally for attack speed. And if I can get some of the Golem jewels, then I'll stack those up as well. I don't have a lot of portal scrolls. I should probably be logging back out a little bit more. But we'll go ahead and pick up Herald of Ice for now. I don't have enough decks for that, so I'm going to go ahead and that's why I picked up this Jade Medallion. Go ahead and pick that up. Doesn't really matter what the stats are. And now I can use Herald of Ice. I think that's everything here. What's the difference between corrupt gear and regular gear? Corrupt gear you can no longer craft in the normal way. So when you corrupt something, you can add an implicit property, re-roll it entirely to a 6 property rare, or and that'll change everything about it, or it'll do nothing. So one of those 3 outcomes will happen. And once something's corrupted, you can no longer craft on it, so it's stuck the way it is, with the only exception being the crafting bench. You can craft like the sockets and everything, but the deal with that is that you need to use an equal amount of Vol Orbs. I'm gonna kill this Exile. See if it drops anything good. Pick up a higher level Jade Amulet to potentially craft onto. Yeah, so you'll need an equal amount of Vol Orbs to craft onto it with the crafting bench. For instance, if it's like 3 socket and you want it to be 4 socket, you can use the 25 or whatever Jeweler's Orbs, but you'll also have to use 25 Vol Orbs, so it becomes quite expensive. Golems die constantly? Yes. That's my issue with relying on that for survivability. What I did to kind of help with that on my other Elementalists that I had is I had 2 of the Golem, 2% Golem regen Anima Jewels, and I also anointed Indomitable Army, and that helped quite a bit, but it was still a little slow. If you don't play too much, to really get enjoyment out of a league, I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with just playing on Standard. Standard will be around forever, so you can build your character up over a much larger period of time instead of having that 3-month time limit. Yeah, I would say if you're not happy with the progress you make in a challenge league and you have a limited time to play, going to Standard permanently is definitely a very viable option. Hey, good night, Sean. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Yeah, dedicating your whole league to one build is definitely a pain. I can't do that either, so I relate entirely. I'm going to go ahead and clear out this strong box. Get this. What I like to do in Western Forest before I kill the Weavers, I like to go get the skill point over here, because it's just a straight line through and you always grab the waypoint anyway. Okay, grab the emblem. Let me see. Oh yeah, when you're leveling, it doesn't matter at all. In fact, it doesn't really matter that much overall. Like, if it's good gear, it's good gear, right? Doesn't matter whether or not it's corrupted. But yeah, you can use the corruptions to add other benefits to things. Let's go ahead and sell these. I actually want to ID this first because we need more alterations potentially. I forgot to activate Herald of Thunder, or Herald of Ice rather. Go ahead and pick up this, and we'll go fight the Weaver. So I've been doing less damage than I should. If I could do it fairly cheap, it'd be great. However, it seems like more builds get nerfed, the more expensive it is. That's usually true. Generally speaking. So Weaver is always opposite side of the waypoint. So at least I think I'm remembering that correctly. Maybe. Okay, yeah, here's the webs. So that's one way to know which side is the Weaver. You'll usually see spider webs, but if you don't, the good rule of thumb is to just go the opposite side of the road that the waypoint spawns, and that'll be the Weaver side. For those who didn't know. Go ahead and get this Artisan Strongbox, very important. Get a lot of Ooh, glass blowers. Nice. Yeah, I'm still working on 2 links here, so this is something I need to fix very soon. I need to get some, at least 3 links going for now, after this quest for sure. That's a lot of stuff. Grab the 2 stone ring, grab the sapphire, grab the leather belt, silver coin. These boots get movement speed, they do not. We'll take the triple blue gloves though, and the greater life flask. Sick. Act 4, and I like what I've been playing so far. Bottom line is just looking for an ARPG you can play with your friends long term. Yeah, we're moving from game to game is pretty tiring. It's also pretty fun. I like a fresh experience. But yeah, I could see how you want some consistency. Just for instance, I've been playing this game for a very, very long time, so I can say it definitely has staying power, but I'm not the kind of person who likes to play with people, necessarily. I'm more of a solo player, so... And I keep forgetting there. Okay. Herald device has not been activated this whole time. I'm sorry if I've triggered anybody with that. I'm a little flustered with it myself. I can't believe it took me that long to remember. But alright, we got triple blue, so I'm going to go ahead and move this here, and we'll take the lightning damage from this. Put that there. If I don't do meta, I can't afford most builds. Yeah, that's true. Did I forget to put on... Yeah, I forgot to put on my better mana flask, so I'm not doing very good as far as mana sustain. I still have a small mana flask on. I don't even think... Yeah, you don't even get experience for these blue spiders. They're just here as a nuisance. It's really obnoxious. Okay, well, that was quite the Weaver fight. Alright, we need to set everything up. Every new league released, I become a newbie for sure. Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to gain a lot of confidence in this game just because there's so much to learn for sure. Alright, let's check out some of this stuff. What do we got? Anything good? I'll just take this over a regular chain belt any day. I shouldn't need that. I probably won't need any of this stuff, so I'm just going to sell everything. I'm going to sell the whetstones because I'm not going to need those for a long time. And let's go ahead and get some good stuff here. I'll take controlled destruction. That. And I'll go ahead and also grab a second controlled destruction unless there's something else I'm going to use. I'll take an elemental focus for Frostbolt. Cool. Probably not going to be using added lightning anymore, but I'll just throw that in there just in case. And we'll take Holy Domination. That'll give us some more survivability. I went to the wrong spot. That's okay. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter which order I kill things in. I can go this way. Normally I go to the right and kill Creighton first, but it doesn't matter if I kill Oak first. They finally gave Oak his textures back, by the way, is what I've heard. I think this is the first character that I've leveled since they've done that, but Oak was missing his textures for a long time, and he just looked like some weird void being. I'm going to go ahead and grab this essence right here. Go. Alright, and Mr. Oak, usually somewhere in the middle. Yep, there he is. Look at him. You can see his textures. He's not this weird, just like plain, like void being anymore. Go ahead and kill Oak. I'm probably gonna help Alira here. It's either help Alira or take the 2 skill points, but I think I'll need the mana regen, and I might go crit. I'm not really sure. I'll either go crit or I will go elemental overload. I haven't really decided yet. I'll keep that. Alright, go find the waypoint here. Just get these out of my inventory now. Go kill Creighton. I think I would consider doing trade build or trade league if you haven't done it before. It's nice to learn how to trade early on, unless you're really adamant about not wanting to trade at all. My girlfriend likes to not trade at all, and the only reason she plays in trade leagues is so when she's done with her stuff, she can, if I run out of like small currencies, she'll give me small currencies because she always collects them like crazy. And that's the reason she plays that. But I think it's worth learning to trade early on if you plan on playing trade leagues later on. But solo Southbound's really fun. And if you want to learn how to make a new build, I guess it doesn't matter too much which league you play in. It's just trial and error. You're going to make a lot of really bad builds before you make a good build, if we're going to be honest. There's such a steep learning curve that if you want to go in completely by yourself and just start coming up with new builds, you're going to make a lot of terrible builds, guaranteed. There's no way around it. Even if you're really good at video games, the game's just too deep. Alright, taking down a Creighton. Go ahead and kill him. Doesn't really like to stay in one place too much. Go. We'll go help Alira out, and that should be good for here, and then we can finish up Act 2. Act 2 is I really like doing Act 2. It's one of the most fun ones overall. It's really simple once you get the hang of it. When I first got to Act 2, I had no idea what I was doing, and this was way back in the day, so I had to like try to look up a guide, and there wasn't any YouTube guides on how to complete Act 2, so I had to, like, I didn't know anything about the bandits or anything like that, and I didn't know what I was missing. I was just wandering around in Act 2 forever. This was years and years and years ago, but this was when the third act just came out. There was only 3 acts, and the third one had just been introduced. And I had no idea what I was doing. It was pretty funny. I think I spent like 5 hours in Act 2 the very first time I got in here. Oh, sure. So what the influence does a few things. So the influence allows you to eventually fight the conqueror associated with the influence. So, and that will allow you to gather watchstones. And gathering watchstones will will level up the level that your maps are in the atlas, and give you progress towards fighting what is considered the final boss, which is Cirrus of the Conquerors of the Atlas. And also will give you various benefits while mapping, such as chance for an additional unique to drop from the end boss, chance from influence maps to drop at the end of the boss. The other benefit is that you can have influenced items drop, and influenced items have special roles. So there's a website you can use called poe.db, or maybe it's just PoEDB, but if you Google PoEDB, you can find a site that will give you the various properties associated with all the crafting options, and everything kind of has its own special roles that it can get. All the influence types do, and many of them are very valuable and very powerful. So that's the other importance. So the influence is going to be important for progressing your Atlas, unless it's the Shaper or Elder influence, in which case it'll just help you drop special base types that you can use to craft cool items. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Hope that answered your question. I feel like I stumbled around with my answer a little bit there, but as far as, I think I covered most of the bases there. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to play and answer like a particularly complex question at the same time, or something I wasn't prepared to answer or haven't been asked a lot before, but I do my best. All right. I missed your answer to your question. Oh, all right. So you asked thoughts about just going to standard no trade to learn the game. Still haven't made my own build. So my thoughts were that it is nice to learn to trade early on, and I would recommend maybe if you plan on playing trade leagues later on, starting off on a trade league, because it'll help you get unstuck on characters and might help alleviate some frustration you might have. Because frankly, if you're learning to make your own builds and such, this game's so complex that even if you're a particularly good gamer, you're going to mess up a lot of your first builds. It's just going to happen naturally, no matter who you are. You could be the biggest genius, hardcore gamer. You're still going to mess up some builds when you first learn. There's a really steep learning curve. So I think it doesn't matter that much, but if you plan on playing trade leagues in the future, I would recommend just starting on a trade league, because it'll help you get unstuck on your character when you inevitably do get stuck. If you were to play in a non-trade league and you messed up a couple of characters, you might end up getting frustrated and quit, because there's not really a lot of ways for you to fix them on your own, except for like going back and farming much weaker zones type thing, which can be a little tedious. So yeah, I wouldn't say that's a particularly great recommendation. I would just say play on a trade league. But once again, like with anything, just play in the way that you find most fun. I think I'm going to pick up Elemental Overload now. Elemental Overload is nice. We might transition to crit later on, but I feel like it just gives such a big boost to damage early on that there's no reason not to use it. We're not going to have an adequate amount of crit for a long time. If you path near Elemental Overload, you're playing an elemental build. Even you can always spec out of it later if you plan on going crit. There's no reason not to pick it up while leveling. Even if it's like 3 points away. Alright, let's go finish off Act 2 here. Not exactly going at a blistering pace, but we're not going that slowly either. It's been about an hour. Actually, this is about average pace for me. It'd be hard for me in my on a trade league, quite a bit of currency. Just pay to build. Yeah. I mean, I feel like solo self-found could be fun to learn in, but only if you really enjoy a challenge type thing, because you got to keep in mind it's going to be hard to fix any problems you end up having with your build yourself if you're not super experienced. Like, really experienced players will know how to fix their build if they've messed it up, and will be able to like figure out the steps they need to take. So I don't know, but it's up to you. It's whatever you find most fun, really. That's it's a game. In the end, that's the best way to go about things. For instance, when I play a new game, sometimes I'll just put it up all the way to the highest difficulty. Not because I expect to do well. Wait, the wall. Why'd you do that? Hang on a sec. Looked like the wall has banned somebody, and I'm not really sure. Hey, Robert Gaiman, how's it going, man? Did he just accidentally ban somebody? Sorry about that, Demlar. I was really confused about that. Oh boy. Oh. I'm not really sure how to fix that. Well, I'm not really sure how, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, let me see. Unhide. All right. Well, yeah, I guess something happened there. Yeah, I can only unhide him. I don't know how to remove the timeout. It says I can put him in timeout, but yeah, it's only 300 seconds, so 5 minutes, so it should be over soon. Sorry about that, Demlar. Get random butt bannings here. Alright. Yeah, I was really confused with what was going on there. I'm like, I thought maybe he had popped in and said something, something ban-worthy. I'm going the wrong way. There you go. All right. And grab Elemental Overload. some nice juicy DPS occasionally. Oh, good. Hopefully he is undealed by now. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't give me the ability to remove timeout for whatever reason, which is weird. I'm not used to like all of the powers I'm given on YouTube. I'm sure there's somewhere that kind of thing can be done, but I have no idea where it is. Watch phone and clean. That seems fair. I mean, yeah, I don't know how that would happen. Just an accident. Just don't sit on your phone. Alright. Need to start getting our 4 links going here. Our gear is pretty bad, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it should be over by now. Hopefully he hasn't been super offended and left us forever. That would be pretty bad. Not exactly a king of DPS with this build just yet. There you go. Slow and steady on that one. Get through here, and I should be able to use my giant mana flasks. Nope, not 24 just yet. 22, so just a little bit under leveled. Do you have any advice for a newbie for crafting? Yeah, so the biggest thing you can do for crafting, it kind of depends where in the game you are, but if you're like at end game, the biggest thing you can do really for crafting is making sure that you have the proper item level to get the highest rolls, because you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to get the best possible item you can. And for newer players, I would recommend mostly just using essences to craft up until end game. It's very easy, very convenient. You can also use vendor recipes, which are pretty nice. Like if you need a melee weapon, for instance, you can use the melee physical damage recipe, which is a blacksmith's whetstone, a belt, the physical belt. It's slipping my mind what it's called at the moment, but yeah, you can use that, and then a weapon. Boy, I'm really bad at remembering specific names of things. Oh wow, somehow I already got four rewards on this. It's pretty good. All right. Chaos up here. Sick. Alright, I'm gonna head over to the shadow area. Get all that stuff. Yeah, it's hard for me to think of any advice on the fly, but yeah, you want to make sure you have the right item levels for the items to get whatever you're rolling for. You can use fossils to improve your odds of hitting specific rolls, and you can use essences to guarantee you'll get at least one good roll. Got butt timed out? Sorry about that, dude. Glad to see you're back. Glad to see you haven't left us forever. I would have had to fire the wall into a cannon into the sun. Oh yeah. I'm probably not going to bother killing the beasts just yet. Our damage is going to pick up a little bit later on. Hopefully, we'll probably have to go back and buy some gems. I am going to do the library quest. I'm trying to remember. I think the library quest is has Spellslinger. Pretty sure that's where you get Spellslinger. It could actually be from this whole event as well. Saving Tarley, or spoiler, failing to save Tarley. Tormund? Tarley? Tormund? Man. Yep. My memory is not great today. I haven't even had that much alcohol. Just like maybe a shot and a half of vodka. Delicious vodka. In fact, I'm gonna dilute it to slow myself down just a little bit. Put in a little bit more energy drink. Oop, and almost die. Grab that superior giant mana flask. Probably won't need 2 mana flasks at all. I'll replace one with a utility flask as soon as I can. Haven't seen a giant life flask just yet. Yeah, this build's probably gonna feel very underwhelming for the most part, all the way up until Act 5. So probably gonna be a little bit slow going up until that point, but we'll make it through. I feel like starting off for my first 2 Ascendancies with the Golem Ascendancies will probably be a nice way to go about it. I'll probably use Vortex for a little bit. I experimented a little bit using both Ice Nova and Vortex with Frostbolt because Vortex will also chain off of your Ice Bolts or your Frost Bolts, which is pretty strong and pretty cool. Oh, what do we got here? A lot of damage to attacks, which would be great if we were doing an attack build, but not so much here. Alright, so Spellslinger is indeed here. Well, gonna pick that up. Probably gonna pick up a couple of copies of that. I think this uses Chance Orbs. Go ahead and return this, because I'm gonna need multiple Spellslingers. I'll need 2 of them, so I'll just go ahead and pick up 2 right away. And we are going to remove Arcane Surge, put on Spellslinger, and oh yeah, triple blue finally, and it's a quartz. That's pretty good. Adds damage to spells, perfect. Spell damage. Okay, excellent. This is nice. All right, so we're gonna stop using Frost Bomb to clear. Just gonna put this here. And we are going to put on Frostbolt. And then the Spellslinger. Oops. And we'll go ahead and throw Elemental Focus in there for now. Alright. That's the setup we're doing for now. It's not going to be that great. If we would have kept Arcane Surge, we'll hold on to for now, I suppose. Wait, there you go. Arcane Surge we'll hold on to for now. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to Act 2. We're going to pick up Frenzy. Alright, so we're going to get the startings of this build. I don't anticipate it being very strong to begin with. This will be over here. I believe Frenzy's in Act 2. Desecrate, Arctic Armor, Blade Blast. Oh, maybe not. Did I misremember, or does the witch just not get it? Well, I'll have to pick up a different wand attack in Act 1 then. Maybe Frenzy is in Act 1. He got back. He made it back. Wand. I guess we'll use Power Siphon for now. Which means we'll have to take off Arcane Surge. Actually, no, I'm not going to use Frostblink anymore. So we're just going to start using Flame Dash full time now. And here we'll put these. Okay. That should do. And here goes Power Siphon. Excellent. Alright. So we've got things set up. Kind of. They're not going to be super optimal. We'll probably have to remove at some point Herald Device so we can put in more links, but that should be okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be real weak to start off with. But we should be able to spam it at least. The mana cost is low. We've got good mana regen. It'll be a lot more spammable than... Yeah. It's not going to be great though. It's going to feel really bad until Act 1. Or Act 5. When we can get our Threshold Jewel going. You know, I could just go onto my other character real quick and get one of the Threshold Jewels. I think I'll do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because it feels like okay, I guess, but just okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and log out and log into my other character real quick. Get one of my Threshold Jewels. At least we'll shoot 3 Frostbolts at that point. Good old load times. Alright, we gotta go to Act 5. Hopefully I didn't get one already here. Usually I ignore this quest so I can get it on. Oh man. Maybe I have one already. Maybe I got the right one. I didn't. Oh yeah, I have an Intuitive Leap. That's neat. Well, kind of shot myself in the foot there by grabbing a Oh, I got the Ethereal Knives one since that's an EK character. Well, unfortunate. just almost spilled vodka monster all over everything. That would have been pretty nice. All over my keyboard. What? I guess it doesn't feel that bad because it immediately triggers an Ice Nova on me anyway. Could be worse. I'll just, we'll see how it feels against bosses. Oh, there it is. Get one unique out of this. Anything good? I mean, what do I have here? I guess Peregrine's better than this. Movement speed. Hell yeah. I guess it's better than a white battered helm, like many things are. It starts to feel a lot like that. Once you get the barrage support, I'm going to be using Frenzy rather than Power Siphon because I want to generate Frenzy charges since we're going to be using Elemental Overload more than likely anyway. And also it's a lot easier to generate power charges than I guess not necessarily, but yeah. I want to consistently generate, and the thing about Frenzy is it gets attack speed based on the amount of Frenzy charges you have as well, which is very powerful. So we'll be using that with Barrage, and once we get Barrage going, it feels a lot different, a lot better. Feels even better with a Poet's Pen if you can get that going, or there's a couple of different ones that really benefit from it. But yeah, same kind of premise. Spellslinger is really cool. If you haven't tried it out, I would highly recommend using it with one of the combo abilities. I've done Bladefall Blade Blast, and it's been a lot of fun. I've done Volatile Dead and Desecrate, which is really great. I've done this one, Frostbolt and Ice Nova. Also Vortex. I've had all three mixed together. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're looking for 4 links now. Now that the monster level is 25 or higher, 4 links can start dropping for us. It's going to be very important that we get at least 2 4 links going.
Stay out of the shadows.
Go ahead and grab our skill point here. Gives us 2. I guess for now we're just going to go down here since we can't get the threshold jewel. What we really want here is... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and at least use LMP in this because it's just... Green? Yeah. It's just so bad with just two things set up here, so... Yeah, we'll just keep Elemental Focus in here. Probably should have held on to some ones to put in my offhand. So we're going to grab LMP. I believe you can get that here. We'll get GMP and just use that for a little while once we've reached the right act for that. Alright, where are you? Yeah, we'll do LMP in here. There you go. That'll be helpful. Oop. There, that's a little bit better. Not much better. It'll be way better once we get the threshold jewel, but it's definitely a little bit better. Because the thing about Ice Nova is it can chain onto up to 2 different Frostbolt projectiles. So it's better if you have a single projectile, it like basically halves the damage that Ice Nova can do. So even lowering the amount of damage you're doing with Frostbolt by using a more projectiles skill like this, it's still benefiting your overall DPS because you're doubling your DPS for your Ice Nova. It's causing like an AoE overlap on that. It's also giving you more area coverage, which is pretty big. Just play one-handed for a bit. I need to vape and drink. I need all of my vices. My filter's going. Alright, so I'd always check my level here, and if I'm like under level 27, I usually go this way before I go to the docks and grab the waypoint up by where you get the infernal talc. There you go. Keep going down here, get some deeps. Alright, now we'll go through the mirror. Yeah, we've got pretty good deeps. It's not great, but it's good enough. If we had a threshold jewel going right now, and 2 threshold jewels, of course, would be optimal. But it's not bad. Ooh. Wand, potentially. Go ahead and kill the bosses. Okay. Yeah, they went down pretty quick, so this is feeling alright. Is there any ice spell for higher level that looks awesome? I really like Vortex, especially there's an MTX for it. That's the Shaper Vortex, the Void Vortex or whatever. Looks really good. So as far as looking awesome, I guess it depends what your tastes are, but oh, this is going to be a different zone, so we'll go ahead and just end our delirium here. Grab our spoils. Got some nice smaller currency there. Pick up trickery. Trickery is really nice. I think once this build really gets going, I think it looks really awesome personally. Pick that up. I don't need that. But you will be able to see that probably tomorrow. We probably won't really get going today, as far as this build goes. We won't get to the point where it really starts taking off, but tomorrow we definitely will. And I think it looks really cool. But Vortex is pretty cool looking too. Other ice skills that look cool. Oh, Vol Ice Nova looks awesome because you're just like spamming Ice Novas all the way across the street. Or all the way across the screen. If I don't think I have a Vol Ice Nova in my stash because I didn't pick up Vol Jewels, even though it's solo self-found and I should be doing that. Boy, that would have been great, huh? Mistakes were made. Alright, looks like it's going to be up this way. Oop. we got our 4. We got our waypoint. It's a whole lot of Parandus coins. I don't know how much dex we really need. Let's see. 72, 30, 28. No green gems there. 47. So our amulet isn't really dependent on that anymore. So we can go ahead and use this Shaper Seed, which is pretty cool. Shaper Seed's kind of nice. It's not like the best thing in the world or anything. Why am I going over here? 10 life, double resist. Can't even use it, level 28. This. Okay, well, we gotta go grab our other component here. Actually, we didn't even grab the first one to begin with. So we're gonna be pretty full up. I should probably make a trip back to town. Yeah, let's go ahead and head back to town. I can't click right now. I guess I could just drop some of that stuff on the ground, but well, first thing we'll do is check out our stash. See if we can throw this in there. It looks like we've already got one, so just sell that for some elk shards. And I might use this. Boy, I thought we would immediately get 3 blues. Alright, well, I'm just going to sell this. Forget that. I should be checking Hargan for 4 links, though. 4 links are really important. So every level I should be checking Hargan for 4 links. There, now we can go to the battlefront. Yeah, once you're level 25 plus and you don't have a 4 link yet, you need to make sure you're checking every time you're back in town for 4 links. Very important. Lots and lots of damage. Yeah, Shaper's Seed, we should never run out of mana, so we don't even need mana potions at this point. Go ahead and grab this waypoint. Not that we're going to come back here or anything, but, you know, in case we get disconnected or something. Can't pick up this portal scroll. I am incapable of picking stuff up off the ground. That's stuck over there. Try to get back into the delirium because I'm not done yet. Keep moving. Oh. Pick up these boots. Keep a lookout for 4 links. I believe I have a special notification sound on my loot filter for 4 links. Okay, this will stall the mist a little bit. Hope I got frozen. Okay. Alright. Well, we're not getting 4. Go ahead and pick up this transmute then. Getting a lot of Parandus coins. Take the gold ring just in case. No move speed. Alright. Keep getting the life. We'll go all the way down and grab the attack speed. This way. This should be it though. Yep. Okay. Head back. this. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Go ahead and grab this. Alright, and we will use the talcum powder on the butthole. Definitely not a butthole. Definitely not talcum powder. It's infernal talc. Completely different. Alright, we'll want to do the library quest once we get there. For the hypothermia is going to be very important. It's very strong. Oh, maybe I should have kept Frost Bomb anyway, just for the exposure on bosses. Why am I doing added lightning here? Arcane Surge should be on my Flame Dash. There you go. Fixed. Added lightning can go on the ground where it belongs. It is going to do nothing for me. So what we can get for Gravitius, we're level 28, and so that means we'll be able to use Vortex if we want. I might use Vortex. So once I get to the waypoint in this area, I'm going to go ahead and head back to town, grab Vortex, and see if I can find a 4-link. If so, I'm going to 4-link the Ice Nova and Vortex together. So I'm casting them both. I might have to drop... Oh, loud noises. Calm down, Delirium. I might have to drop the Herald of Ice to do that. That's fine. It'll be more damage. Looking for a giant life flask or a colossal at this point. There you go. Ask and you shall receive, right? Go ahead and get this. Wow, loud noises. Keep in mind I also... Oh, hey, it's a double. Keep in mind I also have all of my effects turned down super low, so that really loud sound effect is like... God, that's been around since the beginning of this league, though. Why am I fighting this guy? Starts with the C. Carl. I believe his name is Carl. Cole. It starts with a K. Why am I fighting Carl? Get out of here, Carl. Hope I dead-ended myself. Okay. I'm gonna pick up this giant life flask that is unidentified, just in case it has bleed immune, because we'll be fighting Dominus soon enough. It's not, but reduced charge is used. It's pretty good, and this one's quality, so we'll take that. Get ourselves a cobalt ring, a rustic sash. That was the word I was trying to think of earlier, but couldn't. Rustic sash. Attack speed, crit multi, block. Life. I mean, I guess this is better than some of the stuff we have. Yeah. Alright, sick. I don't have enough dex to use or to level up my LMP, which is fine. I will soon enough. Hopefully we can get a 4-link soon. Oh wait, that's actually pretty good. Oh, it's a little loss in life, but a lot more resistance. And how are you? Not great. Okay, cool.
Stay out of the
Oh,
shadow.
and make sure to look for a 4-link. 4-link? Nope. Vortex we're looking for. Glacial Cascade. I'm pretty sure Vortex comes from here. We might have to buy it manually. I think it's going to cost us an elk. Chance Orb. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Here it is. Alright, we're going to use this in place of Controlled Destruction for now. We'll continue to level Controlled Destruction though. Oh, I could have been leveling Elemental Focus this whole time as well. Alright. So, we don't have a lot of more multipliers going on, but it's fine. Wait, are we even... Do we have this active? I didn't even check. 33, it costs 8. I can pretty much spam it. I think we're good. Yeah, this is nice. This is better. Hey, there we go. Let's go ahead and throw some fire resist onto this bad boy. Yeah. Throw that on the ground. We'll go ahead and just put LE Focus on here. And, oh yeah, we have to remove Herald of Ice to make this work. Worth. There you go. This will be nice. Okay. We should be cruising now. Vortex is particularly nice because we can just kind of leave it behind. Another 4-link. Now 4-links are dropping like candy. Wouldn't mind another 4-link for my Frostbolt as well. Put a little more damage on that since we have the extra mana now. Oh, didn't even activate a Vortex. I just assumed there would be a Vortex on that guy. Yeah, without Barrage, it's a little slower to get everything going, but let's see. Ooh, what are you? Elemental. Army of Blood. Blood Bond going. I might stream for longer tonight. I intended to stream for 2 hours, but my voice isn't particularly tired, and honestly, I'm really enjoying this now that it's going, so I think I might go a little bit longer tonight. Plus, I still have a whole drink that I set up before this. I haven't even finished my first drink. It was a pretty heavy drink. It was like a double shot of a double shot of vodka. But in 2 hours, that's nothing, I guess. Maybe it was like a triple shot. I do not carefully measure these things. I just pour indiscriminately. Now that we're starting to get things rolling, though, this character's feeling pretty fun.
Of all the worlds you could have conquered, you had to choose mine. Such power wasted on a feeble imagination.
Alright, easy enough. There's a 4-link. That's pretty nice. And that's a 4-link that can give us hypothermia as well. Oh, that's not bad. bad, but we need stuff going on with that. Oh, yep, that's good. Okay, so, oh yeah, we need that for, let's go ahead and pop that in there. Swap these around a little bit. There. Boom. Easy. And we get ourselves a tower key. Go get a skill point.
Watch yourself.
I'm gonna hold on to those for now. Oh yeah. Aha. So once I do library quest, I can get second wind for this. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that there.
Watch yourself.
No. Unfortunately.
Okay, so let's go do the library quest then. Get second wind for our flame dash. Get hypothermia. I have a couple of spare slots to level up. I need 2 hypothermias, and I have 1 chance orb, so I'll be able to pick one up and then plus. Oh, barrage actually comes from this too, so I need to set it up so that, and I can get frenzy finally too. So yeah, I should be set. I might need to craft up my slots a little bit, but after the library quest, everything should be good, I think. Just need to get the threshold jewels for my Frostbolts, and that's it. I'll temporarily probably get GMP going. I may as well grab this mirror while I'm here. Yeah. Get the waypoint. Should be somewhere over here. I think inspiration comes from this as well, if I recall. And I need a couple of those, so I might not end up having enough chance orbs, which will be a little bit of a problem. I mean, I have 2 chance orbs, so I'll get that done. This. Oh god, loud noises. Yeah, so more than likely my first 2 ascendancies are going to be the golem ones. And we will travel up and get the extra golems in order to have 4 golems total. Alright, I need to see if there's anything I can do to fix that. I assume I'll just have to completely mute sound effects, which is unfortunate, but boy, that's a really obnoxious sound. Alright, sound effects goes to 0. Got the waypoint. There you go. All right. Sorry for anyone who likes the satisfying sound of cold pops, but the obnoxious sound effect of the scraping type sound is too much for me. this way then. Head up, grab that. Sage wand. Don't mind if I do. Check these out. Lots of fizz damage. Lots of mana. And this one, 57 life. Well. Alright. I should still be able to maintain my mana just fine, hopefully. Try to get in and out of here. I'm not gonna buy. It's free. May as well. Okay, next one's over here. That one I'll have to go down for. Check to see if there's one up here. Nope. I'm not gonna bother with the Vol side zone. Boots and gloves could be fine. And the last one should be all right. Head back to town. Just gonna go ahead and sell some of these. Multi totem damage, mind damage, not really any synergy there, no life there, or no move speed there.
Watch yourself.
Alright, back to the library. I got 3 chance orbs now. Okay, so for here we want second wind or hypothermia. Are either of these offered immediately? No? I don't know if there's anything we really want out of these. Well, just keep that for later then. Alright, so hypothermia and second wind. Second wind we're putting here. Hypothermia. And a second hypothermia. We'll just level both of these up for now. And that should do, I suppose. Yeah, that'll be fine. Also, it's all I can afford at the moment. Alright, let's go kill Dominus real quick. Oh yeah, I was gonna get inspirations as well, but that's fine. I'll just wait until Act 6 to get inspiration going. Oh, Barrage. That's a big one. I forgot all about Barrage. Ooh, need that. I'll need to go back. I'll wait until I get to the waypoint up here. I'm pretty confident Barrage is the library quest.
Remember, Dominus, what goes up must come down.
I'm pretty much on level, so the few metamorphs that you do tend to keep you pretty close to on level here, which is convenient, I guess. Generally, I like to be about 2 levels under level if possible, but I don't mind being on level. Here's the waypoint. Go ahead and grab that. And hopefully I can afford... Oh, it's a chance orb. I'll have to go back and grab a chance orb out of my thing. I may as well use this as an opportunity to drop some of the stuff I have in my stash anyway, for being honest. I wanted to use mostly stuff I just picked up naturally, but at this point, I think it's not a bad idea to just drop everything in. Okay, and div cards, essences, and uniques, and quality jewels. Alright, good enough. And we're gonna take a few chance swords. Okay, so inspiration and barrage. Then I'm gonna have to mess around with links a little bit.
My knowledge.
Inspiration. And... Oh. Does Barrage not come? Oh, Barrage doesn't come until Act 4. Okay. Well. For now, I kind of want Power Siphon to be linked with... Do I have any way to do that? No, not really. Well, Inspiration isn't going anywhere, I guess, for now. I'll just keep that in my inventory. That's fine. We'll sort that out later. It's not a super high priority. It's just a very cheap link to as far as your Spellslinger goes. Like the mana reservation on this is only 115% compared to like the 130 or 140% for a lot of other things. So if you put that onto your wand skill, it'll make it so that you can have more mana left unreserved, which is pretty nice. Oh, I could have grabbed Frenzy as well, because I'm sure that Frenzy is something. But the nice thing about Power Siphon is that it hits a lot of things, and it keeps our Elemental Overload up with more consistency. Once we get Barrage, we'll have it up because we'll be triggering so many more spells per cast. Or per attack, rather. But, yeah, I think this is fine to just keep my setup as I have it currently. Go. Make our way downtown. Our damage isn't bad. We'll have to see how it feels on the boss. We don't have any bleed removal. I'm not going to bother crafting it. I think we have enough survivability, hopefully, to where that won't be necessary. I thought I could outrace it. Not quite. Alright, keep going this way. Grab all this stuff over there. Alright, let's kill Dominus. Dominus and Co. Get some nice chills on them. It'll be a lot better once we have hypothermia going because we can get freezes a lot more easily. But I don't want to mess with my links too much right now. I want to wait until we get some maybe better gear. I might just reforge my links. We can just reforge them every time. It's fine. Alright, seems our damage is pretty good. As long as we keep our Elemental Overload and Arcane Surge up. Just periodically flame dash. Is it me or is it really laggy? It doesn't seem too laggy, but it would make sense. Usually around this time my internet does get a little bit slower because I'm on cable. So it is possible that it is a little bit laggy at the moment. But yeah, that's just ever since this whole situation with the issue that shall not be named lest YouTube demonetize me has been happening. I've had a lot of internet troubles, but Dominus is down. It's been actually right around 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this a stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, about 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I will see you next time. Bye.